Will the culture be unbroken when John Bryan says goodbye?
What's with the freaking folk crap? You guys are trying to be Peter Paul zombie? John Bryan, he ain't dead. Not yet. Let's pick it up a little, boys. Come on, come on, come on. Little light, little light.
Suit-wearing Guafan, fisherman, champion of the arts and culture, my friend. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman, it's John Bryan.
My first impression of John Bryan was probably one of a gentleman that, because he's so tall, maybe larger than life, but with an all-shucks attitude.
Very tall.
He was such a force.
He came in, with a suit.
Friendly, approachable, direct, knowledgeable.
Kind, generous, nice, friendly.
A straight shooter.
Straight-laced, quiet.
Soft-spoken, but really focused.
I was amazed at his energy.
I had imagined someone far stuffier, and that is the last thing you think about now when you think of John Bryan.
He is a guy who knows everybody.
He went around and introduced everyone in a circle and knew exactly where they were from and what they were doing and why they were important.
The first time I met John Bryan, we were actually sharing an office building, and he was working for some kind of a fish association, and I could never remember his name, and so I just kept calling him the fish dude.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman, it's John Bryan.
Welcome to Bryan Park. This is the spot where John Bryan taught me to fish. And it seems kind of appropriate because what John has done at CultureWorks is to give people fish, but also to teach them.
I think his greatest accomplishment was actually doing what was set out to do in creating CultureWorks.
He brought so much humanity to the organization.
The level of interest that he's been able to engender in the total cultural being of the community.
Making the arts community more of a community.
His ability to make sure that the smaller organizations are kept engaged.
He has done such a fabulous job of representing us out in the community.
The arts is very important in every single person in life.
And the businesses in the community to show why there's a need for support.
He knows how to get people in a room, not necessarily people that you would think to put together.
He knows everything about everybody and says, hey, you and you have this thing in common that you didn't even know about, and you should talk about that.
He has made so many organizations stronger.
The real legacy is knowing that there is a brain trust of folks who can answer all sorts of questions.
We couldn't have found a better person and a better leader than John. He has kept a big vision.
Painter, writer, mentor, family man, expo holder, collaborating, tattooed president. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman, it's John Bryan.
Back in 2001, 2002, there was a Go Fish project.
We were amazed when we approached him that nobody else had approached him to do painting of a fish, and we got him.
He's sort of like the Where's Waldo of the arts. He goes everywhere.
He took his family to Godfrey's for the drag brunch, and I remember at that moment being like, he's perfect at this job for bringing all of these entities together.
I need a WWJBD bracelet. What would John Bryan do? Because I think he's a perfect example of leadership in our community.
You know, this tattoo thing has really made a difference. I've got one back here. My wife has one right here. And we went to this event, and all of a sudden John is pitching it, and my sister-in-law, damned if she didn't go back to Madrid with the tattoo.
Well, when John asked me to get a tattoo with him, I did it because I believe in those qualities, and I believe in John, but also perhaps to save my soul.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman, it's John Bryan.
If Opie Taylor could have grown up, it would be John Bryan. John, I hope that you will take that Opie Taylor attitude with you, with your fishing pole and your passions.
Don't put down your fishing pole.
Fish a lot.
Don't get your boots wet.
Keep painting. He should paint all the time when he's not fishing.
Keep doing the things you enjoy.
Keep creating art and having fun.
Have fun.
Keep having fun.
He's earned a rest. I'm sure he won't take it.
The first thing he needs to do is to join my board.
He can start speaking Spanish with me.
And they said that he was going to become the road manager of GWAR.
My advice advice to John would be to uncurl his toes.
We still expect to see him at art events and cultural events. We're not letting him off the hook that easily. Fish pun intended.
Gracias a la danza, gracias a la música, gracias a John Bryan.
And we love you madly.
See you later, John.
Jerry told me to say F you, but I'm not. All the best, John.
Well, f you, John Bryan.
Rock on!
He's got it going on. He's got it going on.
He's got it going on.
Rock on!
He's got it going on.
He's got it going on.
Rock on!
He's got it going on.
He's got it going on.
Rock on!
He's got it going on.
He's got it going on.
Rock on!
He's got it going on.
He's got it going on.
He's really got it going on.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman, it's John Bryan.
John, rock on!